una política opinions. Sono dato un po' la politica opinions. Sono dato un po' la politica opinions.
Press the subscribe button. Yes, you. Press the subscribe button. Press the subscribe button. Yes, you. Press the subscribe button. Press the subscribe button. Yes, you. Press the subscribe button. Press the subscribe button. Yes, you. Press the subscribe button. Press the subscribe button. Yes, you. Press the subscribe button. Press the subscribe.
Welcome back, everyone, to another episode of Unpopular Opinion. I am your host, Shawan Burns. In today's video, we have a lot of things that we got to catch up on since we missed the last two streams, but we're glad that you're in the audience today. So without further ado, super producer, come up to the stage. Are you with me, girl?
Oh yes. Happy MLK Day.
Happy
to you
MLK.
all.
Yeah.
Let me get these glasses on. I can see somebody.
Happy
Okay,
MLK.
Happy MLK Day to you guys. Good morning, Justin. Good morning, Jim C. Come on now. The regular folks in the building.
Regular folks is in the building.
Kate back able to be at home today because it's a holiday. Let's go.
That's a blessing. That's a
Ain't
blessing.
it? Carrington, good morning to you, Carrington. Come on, Waycross, Georgia. We need to get Carrington on this show a time or two. You know, he has his own channel.
Carrington got your own channel? Okay. We gotta support Carrington.
Yeah, we need to get him on here one time. Carrington, hit my email so I'll have your email address and so we can set that up. Good morning, Foxy Roxy. What it do? How's it doing?
Roxy is in the building.
All right. Let me see.
Who else we got?
That's it. Toy Mafia. I don't know where you at, but get here. And Q out of the DFW been missing. We might need to put an APB out on him.
He might be working a different shift. I caught him my other live stream.
Okay.
This was last week, but I actually went on earlier than normal, so he might be working different shifts or something.
Okay. All right. Well, let's see. Yeah, let's get started. We're going to get out the way so y'all can enjoy your MLK Day, whatever you might be doing today. So let's go.
Yeah. Okay, this is about Moana being sued because they're saying that they're using some music from, in the actual video or in the movie. And so they're the people that's claiming the rights or at least copyright is claiming that they did not give Moana or the producers to use their music. So interesting. I don't know. It's easy. I think it's easy to get a copyright claim these days, especially on music. Because all you have to do is prove like, oh, this person stole a beat, and if the beat sounds similar, I mean, it's easy to prove. I don't know what your takes on it.
First of all, good morning. I love my ad block from Germany. Come on now. Okay, good morning to you. My take on it is, pay these people. Y'all stop stealing music. Stop that. Because we all know that it happens. We all know that they do it. Now, my confusion comes in to where in the first Moana, The Rock sang a lot of that music. Those songs. Especially that You're Welcome song. He sang that song, so I am confused as to which songs they may be talking about, what music they might be talking about.
And I got a correction because the this is a writer. The writer is saying that the Moana, I guess the whole movie is similar to what I guess he tried to pitch a long time ago,
Oh,
but he's claiming that the film shows several similarities to his idea that he
inf-
had
oh.
worked on years ago. And he's seeking $10 billion in damages.
Well, now 10 billion, that's a little excessive. That's a little excessive. But the movie itself, the first one, did gross $964 million.
That's a
So
lot. That's a lot.
you girl, with the merchandise, the
Mhm.
music, I get, the amount.
Mhm.
But $10 million, $10 billion, that's a lot. But
Yeah, that's a lot.
um,
Yeah.
I definitely think 100 million might be in order,
Mhm.
if this is the case. And it probably is because, you know, people steal people's ideas. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
a thing. That
Yeah.
is a thing. So he probably has a case, to
Yeah.
be honest with you.
Yeah.
And he probably is telling the truth.
And
Um,
a lot of times they do um steal from, people that they don't they're less famous than them or not even famous at all, and they steal their idea and pitch it.
right.
Mhm.
Well, they've been known to steal people's ideas and say, hey, that's a good idea. I
Right.
wonder, they
Right.
be like, thank you. No, I don't think we're going to go with that.
Right. Right. You just stole my idea.
Like, I know.
And years later you see your idea on
I'd
TV.
be like, nah, no, I better not see not a corner, not a
Like
pitch.
right.
Like, I feel like that, now you do have to safeguard your ideas. You need to copyright them in
Mhm.
everything. You need to protect them before you pitch them to anyone. And don't mention it to anyone.
Anyone, yeah,
To anyone.
you can't even mention it.
Because
They're
yeah,
gonna
you
steal it.
can't mention it to a friend.
Nope.
People so trifling these days.
Yep.
You can't even be like, oh girl, or oh man, I had this idea, and next thing you know, you like, you what?
Right. That's my idea. You supposed to be my
Okay,
friend.
yeah, like
Your own
so
friend
don't.
stealing your
If you
idea.
ever have an idea, make sure that you patent it, copyright it, whatever
Mhm.
beforehand before you pitch it. If you have a song, make sure you register it on ASCAP. Make sure you copyright. You can copyright like 10 works all in one. Just make sure that you do these things before you pitch an idea or tell anyone.
Mhm.
Because, baby, people is out here on some demon time.
Oh, yeah. For
So,
real.
and Love 44, Grand Rising to you. Good morning and
Good
happy
morning.
MLK Day.
Good morning.
All right. Let's see. I love how the people is tapping in. All right, here you go. TikTok, and you don't stop.
Oh my goodness. So this is a lot of people were scared. So they banned TikTok. I guess it went in before the Supreme Court, and Supreme Court upheld the decision of the Congress. So I don't know if you guys were like paying attention, but Congress actually, it was a bipartisan bill that they voted to uh I guess deplatform TikTok and make it illegal or ban it in the US. So that's that, And now Trump came along and he decided to put out executive order saying that any platforms that you could download TikTok or whatever, he will not prosecute them, and he's going to put an executive order so Americans can use TikTok. And he's trying to find, I guess, an American businessman to purchase TikTok.
He said that he would purchase TikTok and 50% ownership should belong in the US.
Hmm.
I saw that article. But did you want me to play this?
Yeah. Oh, remember last week I was telling you the crazy questions that Congress was asking. It was that was so stupid. This is one of the stupid questions.
Okay.
Does TikTok access the home Wi-Fi network?
Only if the user turns on the Wi-Fi. I'm sorry, I may not understand that.
So if I have a TikTok app on my phone, and my phone is on my home Wi-Fi network, does TikTok access that network?
It will have to access the network to get connections to the internet. They can answer the question.
Is it possible then that it could access other devices on that home Wi-Fi network?
Congressman, we do not do anything that is beyond any industry norms. I believe the answer to your question is no. It could be technical. Let me get back to you.
Okay, I'd appreciate it if you can answer that.
I was baffled or floored by that question. Anytime you're on the internet, how do you have access to the internet? Okay.
I got a question. Because this man acting like he don't know how the internet works.
Internet works, right? I told you
But
they were like really stupid questions.
But also, how could TikTok access other devices unless it's downloaded on other devices? The man said, we don't do anything outside of the industry norms. And I'm like, yeah, that makes sense. Like, but still, when you have an app and you access the app, right? It literally can't access anything else unless you open it somewhere else. I don't know. I'm confused about what types of apps he be using. But you know, the unseriousness of Americans is a problem. People were having TikTok funerals.
Oh, I see.
People were crashing out. They were giving TikTok a name, Taikisha, Tokesha, all for TikTok to be down for 12 hours. Right?
Yeah.
And you know, I told people were on my time. I said, TikTok is not it's not going to go anywhere because President Trump is not going to allow that because he already said that his son enjoys TikTok and TikTok is the reason that he got reelected. Mm-hmm. And I already knew just by him saying that he was going to preserve TikTok, you know, as much as he could. Mm-hmm. And so if you go to your Play Store, TikTok is no longer there to be downloaded. So if you accidentally uninstall it from your phone,
you can't access it.
You cannot get it back. Mm-hmm. All right. Until whatever happens when Donald Trump takes office on the 21st.
Yeah, well, so, I guess you know, the inauguration is today. So I don't know.
No, the inauguration is tomorrow, the 21st.
No, it's today. It's today.
I didn't think he said he was going to do it on the 20th. I thought it was the 21st.
No, they got live streaming now. If you look online, it's a bunch of live streaming.
Tell me, play it online. But anyway, I don't like most of the time. I don't watch none of those. I don't watch any of those inaugurations anyway.
Yeah, but you know what's so funny is, well, it's not really funny. I actually I don't agree what Donald Trump decisions were, only because I feel as if 360, I think it was like 362 members of Congress actually voted yes, it should be banned, and of course it had a majority vote in the Senate, and then they tried to overturn the decision, and then the Supreme Court said they upheld the decision.
Now explain something to me.
Okay.
What is the argument with actually TikTok, or is it with actually ByteDance?
I think it's both ByteDance and actually TikTok because of the ownership.
Okay, because the first thing is TikTok is not the only platform that is owned by ByteDance. And actually, all of the platforms that were owned by ByteDance were shut down yesterday. So that Lemon whatever and the CapCut is also, so if
Okay.
people use CapCut, that is also owned by
By Dan.
ByteDance.
Well, and
So
I'm glad you pointed that out because they're talking about this is Congress, national security. They keep on using the word national security, protect people's information. But that's all platforms.
but we don't
You're singling
protect
out
our own information. The banks have data breaches. We had the credit unions have data breaches.
right,
You can't blame that on
just TikTok. And
that ByteDance platform, because they don't run those other platforms, and those things have happened in the United States.
well, and then the problem is if you're saying, oh, we're condemning because it's a Chinese owned company. Okay, yeah, okay, we have information sifted out through China. But what about the American owned companies that misuse our information? You got
Right.
remember Facebook, Meta was sued because they
A
leaked a
lot of
bunch
these
of information.
platforms, I mean, a
It's like
lot of
you got
these
Twitter.
platforms.
Twitter had a problem years ago. Meta has had a
T-Mobile.
problem.
T-Mobile had a
T-Mobile.
data breach. So,
So you got all these. So
I'm
there's
not condoning, breaching our information over here,
mhm.
but I feel
We're
like we got
we're
to get our own stuff figured out too.
yeah, I mean, you signaling out this one thing, but the problem is everywhere. It's like, oh,
It
you're
is.
doing some good. It's everywhere.
I
But
feel
what?
like this, even if
Mhm.
TikTok is sold, let's say 50% ownership is sold to hospitals, be having data breaches, KMAC.
Yep.
If I feel like even if TikTok is sold
Hmm.
to a US company, let's say 50% ownership, that's not going to stop the data breach. I mean, hackers have been hacking. What?
That's the
What
new
in the
term for
world?
2025.
What?
Hackers have been hacking. What is
Yeah,
the problem
hackers have
here?
been hacking. So what? You need to do something about the hackers.
Well, and
And
then one thing I do agree with Donald Trump. I don't agree because of this is the normal process of how leadership works. But I do agree because he said 11 million US businesses thrive off of TikTok.
they do.
So, I
I mean,
mean,
when that TikTok store was shut down yesterday, I'm sure they lost millions of dollars
millions
because
of dollars
people be buying stuff off of
from
TikTok.
TikTok. I bought some stuff
So,
off of TikTok before.
wow.
So,
Not me, but okay.
not no crazy stuff, but
No, I'm not saying that. It's
you
just
know,
that, like I haven't had a good experience with these other platforms in purchasing
yeah.
things from them. So I
Mhm.
don't normally purchase from them. If I see something, I'll try to find the direct company, and go to their website and do it.
Mhm.
But
Mhm.
if not, then I don't buy it. But um I know lots of people that purchase things from
Things
TikTok.
from
Matter of
TikTok.
fact, somebody sent my son a remote control car that goes on the ceiling from TikTok. So
See?
so
Mhm.
yeah, it's not I don't feel like this ByteDance company is doing anything that any other companies in the US aren't doing.
Right.
Like I said, hackers be hacking. Y'all need to be doing something about these hackers, and be worried about this internet security. Internet security should be first and foremost, and I feel like that's what we need to be focusing on as well. So if you have some, I feel like if you have some inside information about this company, you should be trying to take this company down.
Mhm.
You know,
Mhm.
that's
Yeah.
what you should be trying to do. You should be asking the owner of this company to find a different platform to service
Mhm.
TikTok.
Yeah.
You know, Kennard, the DJ. We're not gonna do this today. Let me see. Maybe in the next sentence you type in "Good morning, super producer."
Hey,
Just
Kennard.
okay.
Kennard.
Don't
He
hate
came.
Kennard.
Hey, Kennard.
At this point, today is MLK Day. Anybody can get it. I hope y'all know that.
Okay, you better have a dream.
You know why? You know why? Because yesterday they played all of the movies. They played Malcolm X. They played Martin Luther King. I'm pretty hyped up today. No, nope, Kennard. Ain't no hey. Nah.
Hey.
No.
I could just imagine how Kennard say, hey.
And he in Chicago too, so no. I better not see him DJing nowhere either.
Yeah. So this is the same.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
this
this is Trump restoring TikTok.
which was hilarious to me. It didn't even go anywhere when I told the people that.
Yeah, it didn't even go to 12 hours.
You're not gonna get any more updates. Let's be clear. So, and listen, this other thing. Y'all thought y'all had a friend. Y'all got back on TikTok and them foreign people was over there talking about y'all. Yeah. All them people and from them other countries that y'all be talking to, hey, so, yeah, I like her, she cool. They was all up there talking and laughing about y'all, U.S. folks. Y'all got up there, got the shock of your life. Your friend was up there talking trash about you. Okay. Anyway, I'm serious. It wasn't even 12 hours. Them people was talking about us. All right, this is yours.
Okay. What is this about?
I'm dead.
This is oh my God. This is crazy. A mother arrested for chaining 11-year-old son to oil tank in the basement, you guys, while she was working. And so I don't know who got wind of it, but as the story explains, when she came back, I guess she was met with police officers, and she was explaining to the police officers she cannot control him. So she decided to chain him up.
Wow. Oh my God.
That's all I can say about that. I mean, you decided to chain your 11-year-old son up because you're claiming you can't control him.
Let me see what Unbroken Angel is saying. But TikTok is owned by China's company right now. The legislation is forcing the company to sell out to a U.S. company, so our citizens' personal info isn't directly going to China.
Yeah.
Listen, our personal info directly going to China anyway. All these data breaches and whatnot. That's what I'm talking about. Good morning, Selma. Good morning. Now I can give me some French toast sticks from Wendy's. Thank you, Nan. Okay, we love you too. See, can you talk to Kennard? Sit next to Kennard because, he needs some behavior, adjustment. I don't know what is happening. But anyway, she told the police that she could control him while she was away at work. Ain't he supposed to be in school? What? I'm confused. So that wasn't the reason why you done it?
Your 11 is your 11-year-old that bad that you gotta chain him up in the basement? Jeez.
He's supposed to be at school, so that wasn't the reason why you done it, ma'am. So I'm confused. Like, Lord have mercy. Y'all, let's normalize giving these children to their fathers. If y'all that overwhelmed, please.
Oh my God. Yeah.
And
at that age, maybe they should be with their dad.
And
right?
this is in Lebanon, Pennsylvania.
Lebanon, Pennsylvania.
All those toxic fumes he was sitting at, next to all day. Who knows how long it took her, to get home. Child.
So she's facing child endangerment and a welfare of the child, false imprisonment, and unlawful restraint. Her bond was set to $100,000.
Which I feel like in these child endangerment and these child abuse cases, there should be no bail. You should be made to sit in prison like you did to your children or whatever you did to them, so that you understand. Because this is a mental, but this, some part of me feels like this is a mental health issue too. It's a mental health issue, and that needs to be addressed. And you don't need to be getting in the bail because you need to be in there getting some sort of services. Um, in Virginia, the state that I'm from, we did do the story about the people turning their children into the state, and I would rather you do that than to do something like this, because this young man is never going to forget this.
Yeah.
And he could turn into an abuser because of it if he's not properly, rehabilitated.
Oh, he's gonna need some counseling, and he probably maybe he's not gonna like women.
I mean, there's all types of possibilities, but I just hope that this wasn't something that he had been suffering for a long period of time, and it's something that he can come back from, and he's put with a family where he's cared for, you know. But y'all definitely giving me pause. Let's see, Kennard. If they give the kids up, they won't be able to get that link or that Section 8. Well, she was working, so she didn't need none of those things. And even so, that's their business. I mean, you can't get any link or Section 8, so be it. You don't need to have the child or the children. I'm just saying. I mean, I don't know. That's my opinion. Kennard. Give them to their fathers. Let's normalize that, no matter whether you like them or not. Okay.
Yeah, that's true.
Next, we're going to the list of Joe Biden's. This was you.
Oh yeah, Joe Biden pardons. This is his like last minute pardons. It came out yesterday morning or this morning or whatever. And they're saying that he pardoned Dr. Fauci, Liz Cheney, what's the other guy's name? General Mark Milley. Mark Milley and Liz Cheney, they were part of the January 6th committee, so I could see him pardoning those people. But why Dr. Anthony Fauci? What did he do wrong?
He was the director of National Institute. Yeah. Can y'all see this? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, we can see it.
Director of the National Institute of Allergy and Infectious Disease during COVID pandemic in Trump's first administration. He was the target of right-wing criticism over his stance on vaccines and the origin of the pandemic. I didn't even know they charged. What did they charge him with? I'm confused.
They never charged him. I guess they saying Trump might charge him with, or the justice system, the DOJ might go after him. This is why a lot of right-wing people didn't like Donald Trump, because of the handling of the COVID vaccines. And one of the things that they pointed out is that Operation Warp Speed. Well, he's the president. He did what, he talked to the professionals, and that's what they suggested. So I don't understand why people had a problem with that instances. But now they're saying Dr. Anthony Fauci was spreading lies about, wear your mask, get the COVID, get the booster. It's gonna protect you, so
they need to leave that little man alone. That little man just was doing his job with the information that he had. Well, now Marcus Garvey has been pardoned.
Marcus Garvey is thanking the people.
Selma said Dr. Fauci been corrupt since the 80s. My God.
He has.
Dr. Fauci and Liz Cheney and Millie don't know if they should be pardoned. I don't know, man. Okay, Carrington. But Marcus Garvey, I mean, this man has been gone a month of Sundays, as my grandma would say. I don't know. Now we don't need your pardon. The man is a hero to us, and I'm not understanding what your pardon did in this case because we already knew the man was innocent. So,
They said
you
they
know,
imprisoned him for mail fraud.
yes, and eventual
Okay.
deportation. Advocates have long argued that the case was driven by Of course, we know it was
Of
driven
course,
by
we knew
political
that.
motives.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what, Joe Biden? Please just go sit down. Today is your last day. Go and take your ride because I can't deal with this. And then who is this Ragber? Convicted in 2001. They say he a well-known advocate for immigrant and faith communities. His conviction was a nonviolent offense that was sentenced to 2 years and 6 months. The thing about these pardons to me is the people already either been in jail and served these times already, or they're in the middle of. I think one lady is seeking clemency or something from someone. She already been in jail for 11 years, and she only was sentenced to 16. But yeah, okay. So then we got Don Leonard Scott Jr. Was previously convicted of a nonviolent drug offense. Now these are the people that need to be, released. And he used to be Speaker of the House in Virginia.
Which one?
Don Scott.
Oh, really?
Don Scott Jr. Yeah, he used to be Speaker of the House in Virginia. And there was some sort of drug charge. Something happened. He was caught with, I don't know if it was marijuana or something, but he was the first Black Speaker of the House for Virginia in
And
2024.
he got caught with marijuana.
I think so.
Mm.
Kimber Smith Prada was convicted of a nonviolent drug offense in 94. And then Daryl Chambers, another drug offense in 1998. He was sentenced to 17 years. Kimber was sentenced to 24 years for a drug charge. Lord have mercy. My people,
Well,
my people.
he trying to right his wrongs. He wrote the damn bill, so
Lord.
he trying to right his wrongs.
Well, it kind of is what it is, I guess. Now we trying to do things. Joe is about to go where nobody
Retirement.
knows his name. Nobody knows his name. He going to Cheers. Do you really think it's Biden that's signing those partners? Poor old Joe is just. I told you. See,
His
I just
mind ain't
said
right.
it. Okay. I
No,
believe
I
that
don't
Joe
know
and
if you
Hunter will be
seen this.
investigated after he leaves the office. They're not gonna mess with Joe or Hunter after they
They
leave.
ain't
Nobody
gonna
care.
mess with it. Nobody
It's
care.
gonna be so many other things going on.
Did you read? And it just ran across my screen. They were saying that now they're talking about, oh, we need to look at all the executive orders that Joe Biden put in place because it might have not been him putting these executive orders in.
Listen, they need to go on about their business because first of all, they need to be more concerned about why Congress don't understand how the internet works. That's what they need to
Right,
be.
that's alarming.
Yeah. so
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 does
they
it
got
access your Wi-Fi? I'm
yeah,
on the internet.
they got a lot of work to do in Congress currently. They don't need to be investigating or spending any extra money trying to find out nothing about what Joe Biden did. You need to be focusing on this current Congress because they don't know how apps work. I don't, I'm concerned. I'm highly concerned at this point. So Carrington said, how convenient that he pardoned the same people that he signed to get arrested 31 years ago.
Right, and
Well,
they already
they
served their
say
time.
life come full circle. So there it is. There you go for you. So
But yeah, they already served their time. Now you pardoning them.
right, it's like what they can do now. They already struggled to get a job and
Right.
whatever. But anyway, yeah, these y'all people. Let's see, what is this? Oh, this you want to set this up?
Oh my God, I'm 6 weeks pregnant with a married man. This is Angela Yee. She always have we listen and don't judge like phone calls, which I think is a good, thing to do.
She's trying to stay relevant.
She
I don't listen to her,
but
and I'm not a
she
fan.
has some wild phone calls. So this woman
That
is
ain't gonna make me listen.
this woman called in saying she's pregnant and she's so excited, and then it ended up being a married man. So
Okay.
take a listen.
Matthew, I am 6 weeks pregnant.
Okay, Matthew.
Okay, I guess we ain't keeping it a secret.
Okay. Is Matthew gonna be is Matthew gonna be excited?
Yes, he is.
Oh, okay.
Congratulations.
Yay, congratulations.
Oh, I thought you was about to give some baby daddy drama or something, but
Matthew
this is
ain't got no wife or nothing,
Oh,
right?
no.
So this is a drama-free
yeah. You're not
secret.
You're not a mistress or anything.
Well,
Wait.
Wait.
So wait. So you are?
yes, I am. He
Okay,
has a wife.
She's so stupid.
Wait.
That's the way I
Does he? Wait.
But he's gonna be excited.
So are you? Are
yeah,
you?
He's gonna be excited. Excuse me.
No, you said he is gonna be excited.
Yes, he's gonna be excited because he really wants to leave her,
Oh,
and I feel like
No,
he's
she
just gonna
sounds
put the
stupid.
battery in her back to go.
Oh my god.
does she know about you,
She doesn't know about me yet.
girl?
Oh my god. So he wants to leave her. Why doesn't he?
I feel like he's just with her because she's really holding down the fort right now because he doesn't have a job.
Oh my god.
So you just got a kid by okay.
A married man with no job.
Well, I have my own place. I have my own everything. He could just come over there with me. Like I have no problem with that because he is my father's child. He'll get it together.
He's not gonna get it together.
Oh wow.
Okay, so
Well,
this
you know
started off
what?
wholesome.
I did.
This started off really
He'll get
wholesome.
it together. He's just having a rough time right now. He did, just get out the jail a few months ago, so he doesn't have it all the way together.
He's having a really rough time now that you got a baby.
Well, he doesn't know yet.
Yeah, he doesn't know yet, but I feel like he's gonna get it together. This is gonna put the battery in her back to leave him.
Are you would you want to have a Matthew Jr.?
No, I don't like the name.
Oh my
I'm not
gosh.
too fond of the name.
How long have y'all been together secretly?
So we've been talking since secretly. We've been secretly talking since February of 2024.
Okay. So about a year.
God, that's a long time to
That is
cheat.
a long. How long has he been married?
He's been married for about 2 years, since 2022.
Damn, he just got married.
Yo, he's cheating quick. So wait, my question is, how do you think he's gonna be faithful to you if he cheated on his wife within 2 months? What makes you think he's not gonna cheat on you?
I feel like I'm different. I have like a different.
They all feel like they
Okay.
different.
Okay.
I mean, hey.
They all
I
feel like
wanted this to be
that.
wholesome.
I know. Well, listen, just be prepared to do what you need to do for your family because it might just be you and the baby.
Uh-huh.
Girl, can we say stupid is? That child is stupid.
Is she? Or is this, is she? Or is this pop culture?
Maybe so.
Is
Maybe
this
this is something like, "Oh, girl, get your man."
Is this
And
accepted in
oh.
pop culture? I believe that TikTok has brought this about. Because you can go over there and hear all kinds of stories just like this.
Girl, this stuff is. Carrington said it right. Ratchet. It ain't even funny. It's ratchetness. The elevator may never be out the basement. Exactly.
I'm just saying, is this
Because he
pop
want to be
culture?
with me. He's gonna be so excited. No, he's not.
Is this pop culture? Is this what polyamorous and polygamy and all of those things have brought forth? Is this, because for me, the generation after me is the generation of no discipline, where the moms wanted to party with the children. And this is what you get for that. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So I feel like, is this, out of the norm? Is this, now you have women who have 4 husbands or 2 husbands and a boyfriend.
Or no husbands and just a bunch of kids.
You have people who are
They just decided to. Oh, I don't want to get married. I just want me a
A baby.
a token baby or whatever,
What's a token baby? What?
like the baby, how they was buying little teacup Yorkies. I think it switched. Oh, I don't want a teacup. I want a baby. So they could put it
Wow.
on
Okay.
Facebook and Instagram and take
Okay.
pictures of it. Like, look
I'm
how wonderful motherhood is. And
I'm
they
gonna
don't
need you to
take
take a
none of the
break from.
shows.
I'm gonna need you to take a break from this app called the internet.
The internets. The internets.
Okay.
On the world's wide webs.
Let me read what Justin said. Justin said, she's not different. She's just easy and believes the BS that comes from men. Y'all missed the sister talk on All in the Q last night. I know that's right.
Oh, that's what
Okay.
y'all was talking about last night.
We was talking about a whole bunch of stuff. It was a great conversation. And we were just, that show gets raw. That show gets raw. So you should go over there and watch that. Justin. Boy, you my man, $100,000. Do you hear me? But yeah, is this pop culture? Is this what we should be expecting? That this generation is excited to be pregnant by a married man
That's
and
to me, that's
excited to
so disgusting.
destroy a relationship and a marriage. At the same time, I can't fully blame her because that man was married and he invited her into their relationship. Now that part of it was on him.
Well, I think if she was lied to.
Even if she was lied to, like how? Because if I'm calling you at night and you ain't answering, what? Hello?
Yeah. Mhm.
And this person can only talk to you during the day? We don't have no nighttime
no, what I
chats.
was getting at, like, if he, approached her or vice versa, and he did not let it be known, I'm married. Okay,
Yeah,
so I could see,
listen. I'm
but
finna find out everything about your life. If you getting with me and you like, oh, I want to be with you, okay. I'm finna find out everything about your life. Y'all so concerned about reading text messages in his phone instead of getting that driver's license number and seeing what that identity do. You
my,
look up that identity and be like, it'll tell you if they married. Boom.
well, my husband said if he ever had to start dating again, he hiring the private investigators
That
for
part.
a month. He said a whole month.
That
Gonna follow
part.
her in the daytime and nighttime. Like,
Listen, this
what
is
you been doing?
finna. I feel like you have to go to those extremes. Like I'm finna follow you from your job
Yeah.
when you leave, and you call me and say, "What you doing?" Oh, nothing. I'm a little bit busy. Can I call you back? Cause I'm following you. I'm like, oh, I'm not doing it. Can I call you back? Cause I'm busy. I'm gonna call you back. And then like, yeah, you like, okay, hang up because I'm busy. I'm following you. And we finna see where you going. What you doing?
What you doing?
If I call you at night, you can't text me back. Every time I say, why did you answer the phone? Oh, I fell asleep. Every night? What? No. There's red flags. There's red flags that we like to ignore. We need to stop doing that. We need to stop.
He fell asleep next to his wife.
Okay, period.
Mhm.
But I feel like this is pop culture. This is something that has become normal. Not that it should, but that it has. Okay,
Mhm.
and that girl was excited. That's the thing that threw
She
me
was
off.
too excited.
She was like, "Hey, Matthew!" That thing took me. That thing took me. The way that he laughed is the way that I would have laughed if I was on the show and somebody called in and told us that. Girl, I would have been on the floor like, huh? Like, and she was happy. That's right, Matthew. I'm pregnant. Then she was like, girl, what you gonna do? She said, I have my own everything. And I think a lot of these kids, now, they can say that. They can say, okay, well, I can take care of, the person, but the delusion for me is that you think they're actually going to come
Like
over
he's
there.
gonna actually leave
Right.
someone that he said, "Oh, I want to be married to you for you."
You
That
just,
is
for
that
you
is
to think
making
in your
sense.
mind that it's going to be that easy,
Yeah,
it's crazy.
that's crazy work right
Because
there.
let me tell you what happens to a woman, a wife in that state. It becomes fight or flight. So they're going to pick. And baby, if they pick fight, you finna get a knock on your door. You finna get a knock. How many scenarios have we seen on Instagram and TikTok where the person done showed up to the side piece house, snatched her out the house,
Yeah, that's a
and
dangerous
beat the
game.
brakes off her?
Yeah, that's a
And I
dangerous
mean,
game.
okay, so you out here playing with your life while
Mm-hmm.
you up here. Break. Yeah, you out here playing with your life. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Unbroken Angel says, I believe the generation now is in the mindset that they are always trying to find the easy way out of finding a sugar daddy or sugar mama. That's a good point.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, just like the EBT Awards now, RIP BET Awards. Cameron. Selma says, I think that was a laugh of hysteria. She knows that she has no
Doesn't have a future. Right. She don't have no future.
that was one of those Silence of the Lambs laughs.
Like you
Not
just
that.
sealed her coffin, right?
Okay, not that was a Silence of the Lambs laugh, because that got me. That girl, these people, yeah, she better
And
hope.
she looking for some validity or validation.
She gonna say now this could put a battery in the wife's back to leave. No, this gonna put a battery in the wife's back to show up at your apartment, snatch you out that apartment, and beat the brakes completely off you.
Yeah.
And now you're gonna be all gas trying to go to the hospital. I don't know what y'all be thinking, because a woman, a real woman is not, some of us is not gonna let go that easy. Okay, and they have all the rights. So, she could destroy his whole entire life. You
Yeah.
can you think you destroying his life? That wife. Because baby, you and him gonna be paying her. Okay? That's all I gotta say about that. So y'all need to think about these things before you do them. Thinking they cute and funny. Stuff don't be cute or funny. All right, now here we go. Now y'all remember when we was talking about the fires, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the man said that they was going to prosecute anybody trying to take advantage. Well, Selling Sunsets, I watched this on Netflix. Jason says landlords price gouging over the LA fires. I wonder if they're going to prosecute the landlords. Let's see what's happening.
This is something that I want to discuss because I think it should be exposed.
Here we go. Hurry up.
But we're having landlords taking advantage of the situation. I had a client, we sent him to a house that was asking $13,000 a month. He offered $20,000 a month, and he offered to pay 6 months up front. And the landlord said, no, I want $23,000 a month. There are price gouging laws in California that are just being ignored right now. And this isn't the time to be taking advantage of situations. And it's also illegal to take advantage of a natural disaster.
So do you think that landlords might be not just profiting during this emergency, but actually breaking the law?
Absolutely, they are. I mean, I researched the law last night. You cannot charge more than 10% above pre-disaster market rates.
So where is the law? Where are they? This is happening.
I feel sorry for Californians. I really do.
I feel sorry for these people, the middle class and the underserved, because this is what's going to be happening to them. The people that have money,
I'm just questioning, what kind of house was it for 20,000.
But you know, it's LA. It's
Yeah, I know you get, LA is
California.
expensive, number one, but yeah.
Yeah, and so that market over there is, it's always been that way. I feel like I said the most that's going to be devastated by this is the middle class and the underserved in this whole ordeal. But where's the law? Where are they? They said that they were ready and they were going to prosecute anybody. All of them landlords should be prosecuted immediately.
I wonder if they got like a hotline set up,
Oh,
to
here come
report
Busby.
people.
Now you making me feel like here come Busby.
No, but really, they need, like, consumers need a hotline. Hey, I just applied for this apartment. It was only 13,000 a month. I offered him 20,000, and he said he
I
wanted
feel like it needs to go
23,000.
directly to law enforcement. If it's a hotline, it needs to go directly to law enforcement, and it should get directly filed, and they should get directly served. There should
Yeah.
be 2 judges on this on a daily basis, and enter that bench ward and go pick them up, because I want help me understand. Help me understand why you should be charging this particular price.
What would be a good punishment for him, though?
Oh, for me, I feel like anybody caught doing this should have to, first of all, rent to the person. And then, second of all, they should have to pay no rent for 2 years, because that's how long it's going to take for these people to kind of, get their economy and their area back stabilized and back, to being rebuilt and those things.
Do
And you
you
should
think
have to eat that for 2 years. You should have to eat it.
but in that, do you think then you'll have a bunch of frivolous claims, people lying and saying, "Oh,
No, because if you go through the hotline, I
mhm,
mean, you're not just gonna be able to be like, oh, they're gonna say, send me proof, send me that lease. You see
okay,
what I'm saying? Because
mhm,
they're gonna write a lease
mhm,
and tell the person this is what I'm charged them, even though they know. And then the realtor should have to submit fair market price
that's right,
before the disaster.
mhm,
All of those things can be verified.
mhm.
Send it in, and boom, this is airtight. It can't nothing, really be bamboozled or swindled. No frivolous claims, because he just read the law.
Mhm.
So
I was thinking if I was a landlord, I mean, okay, go up 10% because I know probably a whole bunch of people will be applying, but I will have more stringent qualifications, like maybe, so you won't get a bad tenant. I wouldn't necessarily penalize a person because of, oh, I want 20,000 now. Then I mean, I think it's kind of sad for people to take advantage of people. They're homeless. They don't got a place to stay.
I'm gonna read this. There's not much the government can do about the so-called price gouging. There is a demand right now. The landlord can set the price. The law has to be specific in that place. The man just read the law. It was very specific. For me, like I said on a previous show that I had on my channel, we need to go back to being good humans. We need to go back to being good humans. This is like, for me, it's okay if this is happening to other people, but if it's happening to me, I want something to be done.
We're not our humanity is kind of in question right now, I think.
Right. So I feel like this is humanity. Of course, I want to charge something that is fair. And like Selma is saying, in California, prices are already outrageous, and all the time they had no enforceable law on the books. But that's not the case, because the man just read the law. He just read it. But also, the sheriff came out and said that this is not going to be tolerated. So get to making these laws. Karen Bass, you ain't did nothing else. You need to be concerned and do something about this. You can't do nothing about the fires now. You didn't want to do nothing about that before. So just leave that and turn your attention to this. And y'all need to go on in there with the council people and get the work done and say, no, for me, as far as what I would do, differently, probably for me, I would raise that the application fee and probably having to do more diligence about who their former, landlord was, if there was one. What if they were mortgage holders and now, they're having to rent until their, place is decided upon, their
I
home.
agree.
So, Karen about to be indicted. Okay. All right. But yeah, that's what I would do. It would be more due diligence that would have to be done on the landlord part, and rightly so. Because if your place is still standing, there is a market demand now. There's not enough properties and there's an overabundance of people. So you are going to have to, be a little bit more vigilant when it comes to, who you choose.
Yeah.
But I thought that was crazy. Right after that man said that, I knew it. I knew that was going to happen though. Right after that man said that, I said they're going to test. They're going to test it. All right. And so then there's a list of all the celebrities that lost their homes. Did you see this?
I haven't seen this.
And not that I'm, these people are just going to Beverly Hills hotels and taking up residency. So I'm not, I don't feel bad
And
for
they
them.
probably have a second home
in other states, so I'm not, but I thought this was a lot of people. So Joshua Jackson, Emilio, I don't even know some of these people. That's the This Is Us star dude. Candy Spelling. Is that Tori Spelling's mom?
I think that's Tori Spelling's mom. I think that might be her stepmother though.
Okay. Carrie Elwes, Princess and the Bride. It's a Princess and the Bride. The Kardashians, they didn't release any information about whether they had lost their homes, but they just, went to another home. Julia Louis-Dreyfus, she lost her entire $15 million Pacific Palisades home. Mel Gibson, Ricky Lake, Melissa Rivers, and that Joan Rivers' daughter. John Goodman, Diane Warren. She's a very famous music industry person, singer, songwriter, award-winning songwriter. Matthew Perry, but we all know that he is his.
I thought he passed.
He did, but his property, it was just purchased for $8.6 million, and there's nothing there. Tina Knowles, Beyonce's mom. Eugene Levy. He is so funny. I like him.
Girl, he's hilarious.
Miles Teller, Billy Crystal, Jeff Bridges.
Okay.
Kate Beckinsale.
Okay.
Anthony Hopkins, Chrissy Teigen, and John Legend. They moved into a hotel. Jenny Garth, Paris Hilton. We know she got multiple places she can go.
She
Sandra Lee,
the hotels.
Yeah, Sandra Lee is the Food Network star.
Okay.
Dan Levy.
Is he a radio person or a TV personality?
He's on Schitt's Creek.
Oh, okay, yeah. Okay.
Spencer Pratt and Heidi Montag. Their home is gone. Look at that, to the ground. James Woods, Mandy Moore, to the ground. Look at it.
They don't got nothing.
Anna Faris, Jamie Lee Curtis, her stuff to the ground. Chet Hanks, to the ground.
It's a lot of people lost their
Yeah.
stuff.
Leighton Meester and Adam Brody. Alabama Barker. Maria Shriver. Look at that.
That's
that
sad.
was her house. Wow. Ben Affleck. He all right. He a bachelor.
Yeah,
He ain't got to worry about too much. But those are all the.
I hope it wasn't a house. Well, hopefully, Ben Affleck is probably thinking, hopefully, was the house in the divorce settlement. No, he just
Hilarious.
J-Lo.
Hilarious. Now,
oh, you guys up here again?
This dude, he had a meeting with President Trump. Now, he claimed that they was not meeting about anything that had to do with any of the cases that he's involved in. I said, and the lie detector gonna determine that that's a lie.
You know he brought it up.
Okay, man, you just need to stop this line. Y'all gonna learn about that line, because that's crazy. Because next thing you know, then he's gonna be getting, pardoned or whatever, and then he child. Anyway, listen to this man's. I think this was
Health record gives you access to all of your doctors,
New York
lab
state
results,
of
images,
address,
prescriptions, and visits. It's
that
always
they
something.
had. I think hopefully this is just a portion of it.
NYU Langone Health
Child,
maintains
they got
the
a
lowest
million
mortality
commercials.
rates in the nation.
I need to
which
download
means
that
that more
thing.
patients
Somebody
who come
sent it
here
to me.
go home. It's just that simple and beautiful.
Get y'all some flowers or something. I don't know.
Mayor Eric Adams delivered his fourth and possibly final State of the City address today. And this comes as the mayor prepares to go on trial in April to face federal corruption charges while also running for re-election. News 4's Melissa Colorado is live in Harlem with what the mayor had to say in his speech at the Apollo and what the protesters outside had to say. Melissa.
And Adam, the mayor touched on a number of issues during his State of the City address, including public safety, affordability, building more shelter beds, and also expanding financial literacy classes to high schoolers. But outside of the Apollo Theater, it was a different situation with dual protests and demonstrators demanding change. Mayor Eric Adams delivered his fourth State of the City address, but it's the first time he's taken the podium amid a tidal wave of legal uncertainty as he faces corruption charges.
There were some who said, step down. I said, no, I'm going to step up.
He needs to be locked up and step down.
Mayor Adams says he's doubling down on public safety.
$650 million to tackle street homelessness in New York City and answer three crucial questions. How can we help people on our subways? How can we help people with serious mental illness? And how can we keep families out of shelters?
Among his goals, a new housing facility for homeless people struggling with their mental health, a new program to move families with newborns out of the shelter system and into permanent housing, paying off student loans of city employees who qualify, and teaching more students about financial literacy.
We can do this, New York City, but we need Albany's help.
Outside of the Apollo Theater, dual protests, one organized by the immigration advocacy group Make the Road New York, which fears that the mayor will cave to demands from the incoming Trump administration to carry out mass deportations.
We need to make sure this is a safe haven for the people that are already here.
The other demonstration organized by the police union representing NYPD sergeants. Dozens of NYPD sergeants showed up to the rally on their day off to protest the stalemate in contract negotiations with the city. The union is calling for an outside mediator to step in and fix a salary structure that has some rank and file officers earning more than their supervisors.
This really needs to get fixed. Mayor Adams, please do something about this.
And here's a statement from the mayor's office regarding those contract negotiations. We are currently going through the mediation process with the Sergeants Benevolent Association and are committed to coming to a fair solution that will continue to protect public safety. The mayor also did express during his speech confidence in reaching that contract with the SBA. That's the latest here in Harlem. I'm Melissa Colorado, News 4 New York.
Just the last story. Two things. Melissa, when they went to her, this how her mouth was. There was like, Melissa, you out there at the Apollo? She said,
Mm-hmm.
That's the first thing.
He just full of crap.
The second thing is, not people showing up on their day off to protest you. I mean, he has so many protesting groups out there.
Volumes.
That's crazy work right there. But okay, go ahead. What you think? This is our last story, and we out of here.
Girl, Mayor Eric Adams, he ceased to amaze me. He's coming with all this money. He's trying to get rid of student debts, all this other programs, and you trying to take away from your criminal activities. So just face the fact.
Ain't mention him.
He does need to step down because
Ain't mention him. He said he finna step up.
He said he's stepping. I'm not stepping down.
Somebody said, "Why don't you step down?" I said, "No, I'm stepping up." He said, "I'm stepping up my corruption."
I'm stepping up my corruption. No, but he must be kin to Tiffany because remember Tiffany
doubling down.
She was like, during Martin Luther King. Matter of fact, it was last
doubling
year.
Down.
Talking about I am the dream.
Doubling
You're
down.
not a dream.
Yeah, you a dream. All
about
right.
Martin Luther King had a dream, but I am the dream. No, you're not. You're a nightmare.
Eric Adams got me weak when he get people asking me, telling me I should step down. I said, no, I'm gonna step up my corruption efforts. What? Like, you know what? You can't make this up. You can't make this up at all. This has taken me out. Sir,
I'm stepping up.
All of these corruption things that people indicted around you been being found guilty, and you're gonna try to get reelected. Why? Because the seat provides a bit of immunity to you.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why you're doing it, not for no other reason than that.
You're
but you should have finished that sentence when you said, did people asking me to step down? I said, no, I'm stepping up my corruption efforts. That's what you should have told the people, because it seemed like that's what you're doing. And then you're meeting with the president to talk about how he can help you. And you're lying because
yeah, he brought something up.
Because I ain't going to see the president, the new president, without saying, listen, they trying to take me down.
They take me down.
What can we work out? You be crazy. You be crazy not to. You be crazy not to.
I didn't know they gave him a court date already.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know that. Yeah, so I'll be looking out for that. That's gonna be interesting.
Because that's gonna be crazy.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let me see what Selma said. I forgot Selma was in New York. Pray for us at NYC. I would have joined the protest, but had to work. I'm paying $108 to get to work. Oh my God, refused to use the train. Adams is a trip. He crazy, girl. Yeah, that's insane. $108, Lord. Every day, Selma? Whew, Jesus.
Well, they just came out with, I think it was just for Manhattan and, the surrounding areas. But, the tax, the road tax that they came up with, Hochul. And they said it's going to cost businesses like $22,000 a year.
The way I would be quitting and get me a work from home job would be insane.
Girl, that's insane. Insane.
Well, that's it for us today. I'm 7 minutes over my time. We got to get up out of here. I was given the mandate that we got to go. So we will see y'all Wednesday. Girl, Jesus. The super producer wishes nothing but blessings for your life. Y'all have a good day. If you haven't subscribed to Shawan Burns on YouTube or All in the Queue on YouTube, please do so. This channel is Unpopular Opinion. And listen, we're going to see y'all on Wednesday.
See you later.